Hi everyone, this is GeoWill from F9 Production Squared, and we're just going to do a really quick video here. Actually, it's more of an addendum to the previous videos, or recordings that I was doing, which you're probably just watching before this started, about the that test program I made for multi-threading. Well, I don't know how long it's been, probably about a week and a half or something, but I finally got this stupid thing to work properly and how it should be working for asynchronous operation. So here's what the code looks like now. A few things that are different. Let's see, let's see, probably rid of this. Let's get rid of some of these things. We got that twice. We don't need that. Don't need this. I don't know. Don't think we need ctime anymore. I don't think we need cstdlib either. I think we're good with that. So C++11 has its own random function, or random class rather. And so we can just use that to do the randoms. I'm going to change all my code in the game to this too, because it's a lot easier. It's a native kind of thing that's supported within within C++11. So I think that'd be better than putting in together some of my own hacky code, because you don't know what kinds of issues could be drummed up by that. C++11's random has support for a whole bunch, I think, maybe not every type, but for a lot of them, like for example, uniform int distribution or uniform real distribution. This can be a float, double, or whatever, just all those kind of floating point things with decimals and whatnot. I'm not real sure what all it takes, but it does take float and doubles. I've checked. You do have to have a few things though, like random device, MT19937 gen, which is the name of this. Then have it use the random device inside of there, and then what you do is you call the distribution list and then pass gen to it. And so you only have to have one of these for all of your random calls, all your distribution list calls. Which is what these are here. So it's pretty clean. So let's go ahead and, well, I guess we'll continue the explanation here. Added a second bank class, or rather a second bank instance. So you can see, did the stuff for that. I think you saw me. Then we do that before. Then we have this stuff, which was annoying. So the only way I could get async to work properly was to use a lambda, which is essentially, I have no clue. I just know that it's called a lambda and that it works. I have no clue what a lambda is exactly. Let's go look it up. Lambda plus sequence. So lambda. What is a lambda? Okay, so really, C#. Lambda symbol confirmed, or lambda symbol cited. Half-Life 3 confirmed. No, I just go ahead and resist doing that. But I don't know. A lambda, I guess, is just some way to allow you to screw around with functions or whatnot. But what you do is to define a lambda is you have to use these brackets and then curly braces to, in this case, you have to put all the different things that are going to be passing to the function, because they have to be referenced in this list here. I forgot what exactly. It's a list of some sort. Will it tell me? Well, if I take out this, we'll find it, because it'll say you're screaming because it's not there. Capture list, that's what it's called. Again, I have no clue what the hell it really does, other than, yeah, somehow captures certain things, hence the name. But if you don't have, yeah, certain things in here, they won't be able to be passed correctly. But I had to do this, put a lambda in here, and then we finally got the things to work properly. Otherwise, async would come up as saying, you know, overloaded version of async not found, essentially, because it wasn't understanding wasn't properly, initializing it the way it should for some reason. But so all we have to do now to call new, a different version of this is just to copy the string, really. Of course, we have to do some other stuff too. Let's make 5 of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to print out the return. Also, async returns feature, which is essentially it's kind of like a vector, if you will. It can hold any kind of type, or you can pass it based on whatever the type is. But you can use auto, which will just set the feature whatever, whatever return type's detected on the return. But in this case, we're explicitly stating what it's going to be returning, which is a string. But it's a really nifty thing to get the promise, which is what the processing of the async is called or something, I guess. I don't know. Feature and promise. They're just kind of intertwined. But I don't think it really matters too much. So we need to do a few things here. First off, we need to make a bunch more of these. So we essentially added 3 more of these. So we're going to add another 1 group and then another half group. And then we've got to rename these. What I'm going to call them instead, though, is we're just going to say BT, because it's easier to type all that. So, all we're going to do is just select this. We're going to go to the find. So we're going to find bank thread. And we're going to replace, damn it. Stop doing that, you son of a... Oh, there we go. That's what I had to do. Forgot. This frickin' find thing is ridiculous. I don't know why they got rid of the other one. The other one was way better in terms of just how user-friendly it was. This one's just kind of like, well, you gotta click on this arrow here if you want to do this. If you want to do the capital case matching, you gotta do that. If you want to add in what are those called? Regular expressions? Well, screw you, because we're going to give you this tiny little thing that's like a little square and an asterisk, and you're going to have to figure out what it is for yourself, because we're douchebags. That's my impression of Microsoft when they built this damn thing. Though, everything else about it is awesome, except for this POS thing. There's a way to hack back in the old one, I do it. In a heartbeat. So, selection, which is that. Hello, selection. Not just any damn thing, there we go. So, replace all. Boom. Headshot. Actually, you know what? Now we should do it down here too, because it's just going to be annoying to work on. Okay, so now, what we want to do is we want to rename all that stuff. Also, it really shortens the async calls too. Rid of that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So essentially we're going to be having like 13 freaking threads or something. Maybe even 15. Yeah, 15. So 3 per. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? No. So 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay. 8, 11, 14, 9, 12, 15. Now I gotta do the same crap over here. 7, 10, oops. kill the comma. 13. 8. 11, 14. And 9, 12, 15. Alright, and then we got 2 more of these things, man. Oh my god, okay, so instead of having all these things spread out like this, we're gonna make them all in the same place now that we have a buttload of them. Oops. Okay. So 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Oh, that was epic. Alright, and then we move these up here. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Well, that kind of got messed up. Started just going by number. So I'm gonna do. So, where are these being defined at? Where are you, stupid bastard? Oh, up here, duh. God. So, let's make this easier. Actually, let's do it this way. Copy the comma too. Five, 4, 3. But it's really nice, because this is all you really have to do. Because then everything else, you just pass it to the one function and boom, you're good to go with however many you make of these. You just have to increase all this stuff, which is insane, but you can deal with it. It's not undoable, just there's a lot of code. Alright, so that should be it. Let's go ahead and build this thing and run it, and you can see the epicness that is multi-threading asynchronously. So, rebuild, or did I had clean? Damn. Go rebuild. Succeeded. Run. Boom. So here we go. 3 of our 5 threads succeeded. The other 2 were just, you know, really crappy with their money. So let's run it again. This time we had all but 1 survive. Oh, some guy just totally bombed out after 1 month. Only 2 made it that time. So you see how this kind of works here. Now let's get really insane and let's put this in the loop. So, this part here. So let's say that we want to do this 5 times. So, for int I equals 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Of course, we want to clear off the screen between each one of these. Alright. So, all but 2. Again, all but 2. Yeah, all of them survived. Sweet. Well, getting a little slow there. Let me see. Let's get Process Explorer open. I think this is it. That's problem stuff solver. Screw you. Here we go. I have to turn this stupid thing off because SecuROM for GTA 4 just totally gets pissed off whenever it's running in the background. I have no clue why. I guess SecuROM thinks that you can, you know, inject crap into the game. Well, what the hell? You got a couple of these open. So let's go by CPU and see just how much CPU. Well, let's actually go by this, because it's going to be, I don't know what that's going to be. So here we go, threading test, boom, right here. So it's part of this then, okay. So just watch dev there. Oh crap. Alright, let's rerun it. It's supposed to be on top all the time, what the hell? Weird. So let's watch the CPU under there. So 11, it's not too bad. Now let's say that we want to change how this works. Let's say that we want to do this and add together all the returns. So let's add some new. Let's add a new value. So what I want to return now is not going to be a string. It's going to be an int. So we don't need this now. We want to return though. Well, that's interesting. It's actually, it doesn't seem to be calling correctly. Or something, because it's actually calling this one all the time instead of this one. That's interesting. I mean, this is being correct, but it's not. Oh, I see, because we're not calling this false. That's why. This needs to be false. Alright, so that would now call this whenever it doesn't reach the 100 threshold. Or is under 500, rather. But what we're going to do now is, we're not even going to deal with that. We're just going to return. As a matter of fact, we don't even need... well, no, we need that, because we want to be able to cancel the execution once it hits a specific point. But we want to return bank dot go back a second. So I wasn't paying any damn attention. Yeah, bank get money. That's what it is. So return bank get money. That's always what we want to do. Just return that. And this is now going to be an int. That's right, sync can't return it. It's string. Damn. Okay, so we'll return a string. We'll make this a toString. And we'll just detoy it, so we'll do. So now we need some new variables. Int. So bank account 1. Let's say bank account 1 total money. And I'll make 5 of these. And what'll happen is that each successive loop will get... Damn it, stop deleting the frickin' T. Each successive loop will get added to this. And so we'll have like a collection of money at the end of it. So instead of counting it out, we'll want to do this, but... Or wait. Let's get this too. We don't need those. So, BA1 team money equals a toy That'll be plus equals. We'll also have to set those to 0. 2, 3, 4, 5. Equals 0. And then that'll be BA1 team money. So this is a way just to run the threads in the background without having them stop. Just kind of see how much CPU is used. That's essentially what we're going to be doing here. Damn. Bank and money function, call missing argument list. Oh. Yeah, we need to have that. Durr. Alright, so we got that. We got this shown here, so here we go. Watch the CPU usage. Oh man. What the hell? Future error. Add memory. Break. I guess we couldn't, so we'll have to take those and put them into intermediary strings or something for processing. I think what happened is that you can't take a feature and convert it to a string directly with that. It just doesn't work. Or to an int, A2I. You have to put them into a temp string first. String temp. So temp equals this temp. That, and we're actually not, we're doing all the wrong ones. That was interesting. We're doing them all in F1. But that wasn't one of the problems, I don't think. Let's see if this works. It should. Rebuild. And compiled, successfully built. Boom, there you go. So you see it got up to 20 about, and here's our totals. Let's run it again. So this is, what would probably happen is you'd have, so many ships per thread, maybe like 2,000, 10,000 ships per thread or something. Or maybe not that many, but you know what I mean. You'd have multiple ships per thread, and 10 to 20, and each thread would represent a certain block of them. That one ran really fast. Wow. That was all the same too. That was interesting. Run it again. That was weird. Well, that's very interesting. Not sure if that's a fluke or if that's just... Okay, so it's just, that's how it happened with those. All those ones that hit 2,000 must have dropped out really early. Well, these other ones that take a little bit longer were ones that lasted longer during the loops. So yeah, like you kind of get an idea how threading works now. And this could be, extended out almost infinitely. I mean, eventually you get to a point to where you'd, really be taxing, get to like prime 95 levels where you've got like 100 of these running in, asynchronous congruency or however it's, done, and just be, burning your CPU to black smoldering heap of dust. But you get the idea of how it works, and it's really very powerful if you think about it. Because all I needed was one class here to do all this stuff, one function to interact with that class and start the threads that you pass, and then all you have to do is just have all the variables to hold the values, and then just pass them to this function with a call like this. It's very extendable, if a bit messy. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna see about implementing something like this. This will be good for mining lasers because you won't have that many of them. I mean, at most, well, with the Titan you'd have maybe 20, so that's not gonna be that big of a deal. But it's gonna be really interesting to see how this works with mining lasers, getting this kind of a system in. I had done some other work though, at work, surprisingly or ironically, for adding in skills and requirements too. I've done both of those. So skills, self-explanatory. They're things you can buy that will allow you to have certain effects, bonus effects added to your character, be it related to flying your ship or trading or what have you. You can hear a lot more on skills in the about the skills in the I think it was like the first or second video, or maybe both of those two videos of the 13th developers vlog, where I talked about the new menu changes, market menu changes. But what'll happen is that you'll have the skills, and the skills will have certain requirements for you to be able to use those skills. Like for example, Trade Guru requires you to have trade information network authority, and there's one other one. Was it travel efficiency? I don't think it was travel efficiency. Maybe there's another trading skill I missed somewhere. But you need to have those in order to use Trade Guru. It might be trading efficiency. I think it's one of these down here. I might have. Yeah, I think I'll need to fix that. I think I screwed that up. I had put in the trading stuff and then forgotten that I had and didn't put the other ones in. But like for example, Trade Guru requires certain trading skills to be learned to level 10, rank 10, and or rank 5 before you can actually start using the skill. And that's all done over here in the Rex. And how this is going to work is it's going to be really relational, if you know what I mean, in terms of databases, where you have essentially this IED record here is going to be a foreign key, not a real foreign key. I don't think that. Well, can it do foreign keys? It can do foreign keys, but we're not going to be using relational kind of calls. So it's kind of a manual foreign key where I'm going to say, okay, so mission 3, which is what this is for. So I'll go over to mission 3. I pull out mission 3 from the table and I see, okay, how many requirements does this have? So I go over to the Rex table in the code and create a function or create a query that will return every record that has an EID equal to 3, because 3 is the EID equal to 3 and R type of mission. So the R type refers to, it can refer to a couple things. It can refer to the EID value or the RID value. Like for example, if this is a skill, and we need a certain skill rank on another skill, let's say Trade Guru for example, and for Trade Guru let's just say, for the hell of it, that you need to have trading proficiency or something to rank 5 to train Trade Guru. So trade EID would be the ID of trade guru, or of the ID of trade guru. Our ID would be the there's a problem there, because I've been dealing with trying to figure out what if I would need this or not, because I may need another field for ranks and levels and whatnot, because we want to have, let's say that this RID is going to be trade proficiency. We have to have it at rank 5. So this would be the ID for trade proficiency, and this would be skill, and then we need to have another one that would have the rank requirement for this skill. So it would be, ID 1 for the index for this table, i.e. EID would be whatever trade guru is, so it would be 73. RID would be whatever the ID for trade proficiency is, which is like 4 something. 404, ironically. So for example, let's go ahead and add a new record. So we have 2. EID is, you say 32? 404, and skill. $73, not 37. Or whatever happens, 73. So what this says is, for EID, so entity ID 73, which is a skill, so trade guru, the requirement is RID 404, which again is the skill. And then we need to have another element or column here for rank. Whether it's the player rank, rank of a skill, rank of class of playership, or maybe the C level or whatever. We need to have another field here to hold all that information. Or maybe a few fields to do so. But to kind of get an idea, let's say that this also requires then you to have trading. Let me see. What's the other one? Let's say you have to have trading efficiency and so 74 and 403. So let's add those in too. So 3, 73, 74, skill, 473, 403, skill. So here you can see the trade guru, which is EID 73, requires skills 404, 74, and 403. And this would all be like rank 5 or 10 or something, which we denote over here. So you can kind of see how that's going to work out this requirements table. Same thing with missions, however many requirements are for missions, each requirement will get its own record, and the EID will stay the same. And then I haven't actually downloaded the files yet, but I have updated files to download from my email for database and whatnot that have that stuff in it. But that's gonna be it for tonight. So thanks for watching these videos. I'm just gonna tack this on to the previous recording session. I was gonna record some more with that anyway. Never got around to it till now, so kind of finishing that off right now. But the next video or segment of videos might be working on some image work. So I'm working on the infograph kind of design and some more Empire, don't say logos, but Empire symbols, iconography, or whatever. Maybe some music too, I don't know, we'll have to see. But that's going to be it for now. thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.